It's that time of the year where we are again going to see a huge increase in terms of traffic volumes on our roads. And in response to that, you are also going to see a lot more roadblocks on the roads. This is as law enforcement officials try to ensure that there is sanity on the roads and everybody can get home safely. You need to understand that that's the purpose of a roadblock. So, in this series of videos, we will talk about your rights at a roadblock, what you can do and what you are not supposed to do, and as well as the roles of law enforcement at these roadblocks. Please note that these videos are not meant to be legal advice but general knowledge. If you need legal advice for your specific circumstances, for your specific situation, then we advise that you contact your lawyer. First of all, before we get into all the other things, we probably need to define the roadblocks that you can encounter in South Africa. There are basically two kinds of roadblocks that you will encounter in South Africa. They are going to be informal roadblocks, or the second one, which is called the K78 roadblock. The informal roadblock is the common roadblock that most of you are familiar with. The main objective of informal roadblocks is to clamp down on drunk driving, unroadworthy vehicles, and speeding. These types of roadblocks will often appear on main roads leading into or out of towns and cities, or at major off-ramps. If you are stopped at an informal roadblock, the traffic officials or law enforcement officials can request your driver's license or your ID, and you cannot refuse to hand it over. The officer on duty is also allowed to check the license disc on your car. They are also allowed to make sure that your vehicle is roadworthy, and they can check that there are no outstanding traffic fines against you. Note that if the officer finds your vehicle unroadworthy, or that your vehicle is driving with an expired license disc, or that you do not have your driver's license with you, they are legally obligated to issue a traffic fine against you. Nothing personal. However, note that you do not have to pay any fine on the spot. There is usually a period that is stipulated for you to be able to pay those fines. The only time that you have no choice but have to pay the fine on the spot is often when the officer provides you with a copy of the official warrant or summons against you. Also note that at an informal roadblock, unless the officer can provide extraordinary circumstances, your vehicle or you cannot be searched. They will need to provide a warrant or an authorization from the National Police Commissioner before they can search your vehicle or search you as a person. However, it gets tricky. If the officer believes he has reasonable grounds to search your vehicle or you without a warrant, and believes that delaying searching your vehicle or searching you can hinder a possible criminal investigation, and they can prove this in the court of law at a later date, they can perform the search anyway. Let's turn to the K78 roadblock. This is a different kind of roadblock. Here, police are allowed to search your vehicle and to search you to whatever degree they want without a warrant. The K78 roadblock is usually when police are looking for a specific person or vehicle that was probably involved in a crime or something. They are searching all vehicles for this person or the particular vehicle that they are looking for. So, you might actually be found in this K78 roadblock, and you might have some illegal cigarettes on you, and you might actually also end up in trouble. The only time that you can refuse a body search in this kind of roadblock is if the officer is, for example, you are a woman and the officer that's about to search you is a man. Then you can refuse a bodily search. But the K78 roadblock is mandated by the National Police Commissioner, and you have no choice but to allow law enforcement to do their job. If you've got nothing to hide, then you've got nothing to hide. You are well within your rights, though, to request a copy of the written authorization letter given by the National Police Commissioner, which will show the date, duration, and purpose of the roadblock. So, this gives you an idea of the kinds of roadblocks that you are going to encounter on the roads in South Africa. Watch the coming videos to learn more.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my